Hi, I'm Jake Atkins. If you're watching this, you know why you're here. This first poem is from the perspective of a French person in October of 1970 living in Quebec. I was raised in a house where the walls echoed French. I lived in a country where the government oppressed my people. Our textbooks skipped the parts about my people. We were like a footnote instead of a heartbeat. They told me Canada was like a family, but I only ever felt like a guest. A guest expected to act politely and speak in English, even when every word felt bitter to utter. So we lit fires in the dark, passed pamphlets in secret, believing justice would echo through the cave of disruption. We shout, "Vive le Québec libre!" Not because we wanted war, we just wanted freedom. They called us terrorists, and maybe some of us were, but maybe the fight twisted itself into something we couldn't recognize. I wasn't trying to destroy a country, I was trying to build a home where my thoughts weren't an afterthought. This is my second poem, written from the perspective of the average Canadian living in Quebec, non-French speaking. The morning the soldiers came. I heard their boots stomp before I saw them. The streets looked the same, but felt different, like the air was holding its breath. My neighbor was arrested, no warrant, no explanation, just a knock and a theory. The news said it was necessary. The Prime Minister said just watch me, so I did. I watched the rights disappear. I watched fear spread like wildfire. I watched more and more people rise up against the government. I watched politicians get kidnapped, a minister taken from his driveway, another dragged into the pages of every newspaper. But I also watched something else. I watched neighbors check in on each other. I watched strangers share information. I watched a shaken country try to put itself back together again. And when the crisis ended, the soldiers left and the sirens faded, I learned that freedom is fragile, fear is powerful, and a country only survives when its people refuse to stop watching.